Howdy, howdy. Welcome back to the Hardcore Podcast. This is episode 64, and I'm your host, Christopher Norwood.
And I'm your host, Robert Melton.
How are you, buddy?
Pretty good, pretty good. Got
That's
some
good.
exciting stuff to talk about today.
Hell yeah. Ready to hear it.
Not too exciting. Oh, actually, I meant to put on here, but I believe there's a Xbox conference thingy coming up soon.
Oh, okay.
I want to say they're the 18th or 19th. So hopefully maybe we'll see some Elder Scrolls 6 news.
Not again. Maybe. Who knows?
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it past him.
No, definitely not.
Todd's like, one more time.
Yeah.
Let's try one more time.
He's going to be like Starfield 2.
Oh, God.
Can you
I
imagine?
know, we'll get that first. Yikes.
Oh.
Ugh.
Or maybe like a revamp. Make
I
people
know.
actually like it.
This is the definitive edition.
Yeah. VR.
Oh, gosh. That would actually be pretty cool.
I think that would actually be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I was actually talking to a dude I work with. He's put in probably around 100 hours into Starfield, but he said that he just like kind of stopped playing it. He just got so bored of it. But I mean, he's been bored,
Mm-hmm.
but he was just like, yeah, I can't do this anymore.
Well,
It's like I'm trying to push it to see if it gets good, but
mm-hmm. I mean, he definitely pushed it. I mean, 100 hours.
yeah,
He got his money's worth at least.
that's
So,
true.
There's that. I'd say probably more hours than most people put
Oh,
into it
I guarantee it.
easily.
Yeah. I'm curious how many hours Matt put in. So I think he was enjoying it at first, but I mean, obviously when you get into a game like that, everything's new.
Yeah.
So I could see the exciting factor dwindling when, there's nothing else to do other than like go to this planet, collect this resource, bring it back, or
Mhm.
something of that aspect.
Yeah. I'm sure he got his money's worth too.
But the dude that was explaining it to me, he was like, yeah, how in like Skyrim and Oblivion and those games, you'll just be walking around, the world, and you'll have an NPC run up to you,
Mm-hmm.
and either they'll like try to, fight you or give you a quest or, just dialogue.
Yeah.
And then Starfield, it's not like that at all because you go to a moon or a planet or whatever, and it's you just have like the same default NPCs there. It's like these people went to this planet and they're all like procedurally generated, so it's like random if they're even there or not.
Oh, okay.
So, but it's like the same NPCs. You have to actually go up to them, talk to them. So there's nothing like not that like fun factor.
Yeah, when you have a like a
Not lively.
concentrated world like Oblivion, Skyrim, you can make it interesting with that. But when you have like a 1-to-1 ratio size of like the actual universe, like yeah, it's going to be pretty dull and boring.
Yeah. And then of course the whole space aspect, like traveling to planets, it's just a bunch of loading screens.
Mm-hmm.
How's that fun?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a lot of people are like No Man's Sky is like way better in
Right.
all regards to this.
And who knows, like No Man's Sky, it took a while for people to really like get into it.
Yeah.
I know it had a pretty shaky start. So who knows, with the years and updates, it could become that.
I mean, if
You know.
they they're one of the biggest gaming studios in the world, owned by one of the biggest companies in the world.
Yeah.
So if anybody can do it, it should be them.
And really, if this is his baby,
Mm-hmm.
like don't give up on it.
Yeah.
Like just take the L. Just keep pushing updates,
Exactly.
until it's like what you envisioned.
But I can't talk too much shit about it. I haven't actually played it. So
Me neither.
not that I really have an itch to. I'm not really into sci-fi as much as I am to fantasy, which is why, we're so excited for the Elder Scrolls 6.
Mm-hmm.
That's our bread and butter right there.
Yeah.
That good stuff.
Yeah, definitely the medieval fantasy, high fantasy, dark fantasy.
Yes,
I
sir.
like it all.
Other than that little tangent, what you been up to?
All right, so my brother's having a baby. They had their gender reveal party. It's a boy.
No.
I'm having a nephew. Yeah, I'm gonna be an uncle. So I know you've been uncle for a while now, but this is my first time.
I've literally been an uncle since I was less than 1.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
wow.
I have 2 brothers and sisters that are
Yeah.
like 15 or no, like 20 years older than me.
So that's starting to like sink in.
We're
Like I'm
close.
getting excited. I'm excited for him. I'm excited to see him kind of grow up, become more of a man, take on that responsibility.
Yeah.
So we went to that. That was pretty fun. Seeing all his friends that like I kind of, grew up, him having friends over, see them, much older now. Pretty interesting.
Can you believe that same kid that was like, Bubba, you want to play Halo? Is
Yeah.
having a child?
It's crazy. It's crazy.
And then he's going to be asking, hey, Bubba, you want to play Halo?
Yeah, seriously.
Or, hey, Bubba, you want to play
Hey,
Fortnite?
uncle, want to play Halo 6?
Yeah.
Whoa, son. Let me show you where it started. Easy now.
Puts in Halo 2.
Yeah, we're going to skip the first one.
Straight to ODST. Give him some trauma.
Oh, dude. That's smooth jazz. Jax, this is real music.
You
That's
like
his name.
jazz?
His name's going to be Jax.
Oh, is it?
With, I think, 2
With an-
X's.
Oh.
So that's kind of cool.
Oh, Jackson.
Yeah.
Jackson.
And
No, that's Dexter.
Christian is continuing the trend of Anthony as the
Oh, nice. Is Christian's?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I didn't
So,
know
yeah, my dad, Anthony, me, Anthony, Christian Anthony, and now Jax Anthony. Yeah. I kind of like it, though. I like that name.
Jan.
Jan. Yep, same initials as my dad. So, went to that. The next day, I went back to my parents, and my brother he's been trying to pick up skating again. So, I got out there with him, and we skateboarded.
Skateboarding, to clarify.
Skateboarding.
Yeah.
Yeah, not rollerblading or anything. No jet set radio.
Ice
like
skating?
that. Yeah, no ice skating, skateboarding. So we went out there and played a game of skate.
When do you think the last time you played skate was?
Easily 10 plus years ago.
Yeah.
10 to 15 years ago.
Same.
Yeah. But I mean, it was fun. Not 30 yet, but my body is reminding me
Less,
that,
yeah,
hey,
you got it right around a month.
It's next month. You're a little too old for this. Which a lot of people over 30 skate. It's not like I'm too old for it, but it's just I've been out of it for so long. I'm like really sore right now. Had a couple falls, but I did get the dub.
Fuck yeah.
I did get the dub.
Was it close?
No, it was I think I may have got an S or a K.
I didn't even know
Yeah.
Christian skated that much.
He never really like got into it, but he could do like a few, like kick flips,
That's cool.
360 shove, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Not that I was any good, but like I could do a little bit more.
Yeah.
Um
Hit a tray
it
flip every
wasn't
now and then.
It wasn't an impressive game by any means. But I did get the dub. It was fun, but I am sore now. So other than that, been playing some. Never thought I would have said it, but I've been playing some Fortnite.
I regretfully say I also have been playing some
Yeah.
Fortnite.
We'll get into that a little later, but yeah, I've been playing some Lego Fortnite to clarify.
Yeah, same.
But other than that, just been chilling. Oh, I did start a new show on Netflix that's been really good. I don't think it's an anime, but it's like an animated show called Blue-Eyed Samurai.
Huh.
And that's been really good so far. I only just finished the second episode, but they're like longer episodes.
Oh, really?
But it's good, man. It's really good.
That's on Netflix?
On Netflix.
Wish I could say I could watch it.
You don't have Netflix?
Not anymore.
Since when?
Like a month ago, maybe.
Oh.
I'm hiking up that price, man.
What is
We don't really watch it. We watch all the other streaming.
Yeah. It's bad that I don't like pay attention. But like what's it at now?
I don't even know. Over $20, I think, or right around it, for like a pretty basic package.
Yeah, I stopped paying for Hulu at one point just because like I never watch this. But then
Yeah.
I started picking up some animes and I was like, wow, this is like the only place to watch them. Like when I was watching Attack on Titan.
You don't want no commercials?
Oh, I don't do ads. No
Yeah.
ads. And then I started watching Yu Yu Hakusho, and both of those are like the easiest way to watch them are on Hulu. So I was like, oh, I guess I'll pay for this again. But even that's $18.
Yeah, that's how we watch our like WWE shit and
Oh, it's Hulu.
other shows. Yeah. New Girl.
Yeah, New Girl. That's always good. But that's really it. Put up those blinds. Got some blinds for Christmas. I think I mentioned that one time.
Yeah.
But they're like really nice vertical blinds. Yes, that's it. Just chilling, going hard on Lego Fortnite.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it's been fun. What have you been up to?
Let's see. Work. Podcast shit. We did play some pretty fun games of Lethal Company.
Oh, those mods.
Yeah, with some mods. We got a bunch of mods on there. Shit, what do we have? 52 mods.
Yeah, it's definitely
installed.
between 50 and 60. But
Which
it was
is
a
actually
mod
kind of
that
crazy.
added in a lot of more loot that you can find, a lot more moons that you can go to.
There's like over 200 pieces of loot, but it's like all like video game related shit pretty much.
I know. I was before we like started playing, I was like, man, it'd be really cool if like this loot you found was like references to video games.
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
And it was really sick. Like you would find like Pokemon statues, like random ass Mario items, just a bunch of like Nintendo items. Honestly, just items from all different games of genres and all that. Like there's Doom items. And again, we just played that a few times and maybe found a total of like 20 to 30. So there's still a lot more to be found.
Yeah, we did that. We got a bunch of new maps, like Zelda maps, Mario maps. Some really cool ones.
Peach's Castle, man.
Yeah,
Got the loot. Got the freaking loot. But yeah, that was fun.
I know we have a mod on there that makes the like mimics look more like you and not with just the masks. And that shit's horrifying.
It is. Well, it's weird because they like approach you a certain way.
Yeah.
And it's really ominous when someone's approaching you because we're usually always kind of like talking. So when you just have me approach you, not saying anything, you kind of know it's like, oh fuck. Gotta go.
Yeah. One got me, and it was not pretty.
Yeah. Well, when this releases, it would have been last week's clip.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So check it out.
Yeah.
Good
Check
shit.
it. Plug.
Good shit.
But yeah. Other than that, Lego Fortnite. Hanging out. You know, the huge.
Oh, yeah. Been hanging on Discord. Hanging with the boys.
Yep. Been pretty fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's fucking start this episode, dude.
Let's get into it. So what news do you have for us today, Robert?
To start, we got a very surprising release date.
I know you told me, I think it was last night, and I just, like, didn't believe you.
Yeah,
like,
you're like, what?
There's no way. Like, this game has been on, I guess, the horizon. Like, we've heard about this game for years now.
Yeah.
And, like, it's been a while since they really released anything. And then it's like, oh, beep, you're getting it this month.
Yeah, I don't know if we talked about it with Matt on the podcast or off, but he didn't even think it was real.
Yeah, I think to this day he still doesn't believe it.
Yeah.
He doesn't believe this game's real. It's like, this is too much of like a, what do you call it?
Like a mobile theatrics trailer or something.
It's too much of like a ripoff.
Yeah.
But I mean, it is different
Too
enough
good to be
because it has
true.
like guns and stuff. But yeah, it does look good. Too good to be true.
Yeah. So the game we're talking about is Palworld.
Palworld.
Which is a creature catching gun sim RPG. I guess that's how you would describe it.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure
Isn't
what
it FPS?
It is.
I think it's FPS. Yeah. So like
or
a creature
could be a
taming
third
life
person, I'm not
sim.
sure.
I feel like the gameplay I've
But it's
seen
like a
has been
crafting
like
survival-esque type one.
Mm-hmm.
So we have literally not heard shit about it other than like some trailers releasing here and there. And they look great.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why it seems like it's like just not a real game.
The makers were like, all right, what are the 3 things that people fucking love? People love shooters. They fucking love Pokemon. And they love Animal Crossings. Let's put it all together.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's make it mature.
So Palworld releases on January 19th That's next Friday.
of 2024, like this January. It's
Yeah.
crazy. But it is early access, correct?
It will be. They've said it's going to be in early access for about a year, is what they're hoping.
Yeah. I'm thinking at least a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been in production for quite a while, so if it's only a year, that's not bad.
Right.
As long as we can get our filthy fucking grubbers on it.
Do we know the price?
I'm actually
Like, is it on the Steam page? Is there like
I checked it last
their
night,
store
and it's
page?
not actually on there, so you can't pre-order it or nothing yet.
Mm-hmm.
So there was no price, but I have this to say. Launches on January 19th on Game Pass.
Oh, wow.
So you
So
can
on
get it
Xbox
if you
as
have
well.
Game Pass, or you can just purchase it outright. Also, the game offers over 100 creatures to fight battles alongside you and build bases with up to 32 people online for PC, Xbox One, or Series X and S, and PS5.
Wow.
Yeah, so this is going to be a
Yeah.
fucking fun game, I believe.
Yeah, this is like either going to be incredible or a flop.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think there's an in-between.
I was literally thinking that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have hope for it. I'm not like too into like the shooter aspect of it, but I
Mhm.
think it might mesh well with the concept.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be like a very different take and kind of similar, I feel like, to maybe Ark.
Okay.
But with like a more
Oh, because you're
stylized
like taming
aspect.
the dinosaurs and you're using them to like cultivate and
Pretty much.
use them for like battle and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good comparison.
just more pleasant feel.
Mm-hmm. It's very stylized. Like it has a really nice look to it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it
That's why
looks-
it just feels
yeah, it
like
looks
it's
beautiful.
not real.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like some dude just went into fucking Blender and Unreal Engine 5 and just kind of
Well, I think
split some shit together.
going back to what Matt was saying, like it just feels like too much of a ripoff because like you've seen, are they called PALs?
Yeah.
Or Palmon. Some of the PALs for short or whatever, they look like some of them like look straight up like the actual Pokemon.
I
Like,
know.
there's one that looks like Luxray. There's one that looks exactly like Lucario. I think I
Mhm.
remember one looking very similar to Meganium. So I think when you see that, because you see like Fakemon stuff
Oh, yeah.
online everywhere. So when you see that, you're like, oh man, that's such a ripoff. That's not real. But we're getting early access this month. So I guess we'll see. But yeah, I'm excited.
I gotta say, I'm pretty stoked.
Yeah.
If anything's gonna probably take me away from Lego Fortnite, it'll be that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Until
Right.
Rebirth comes out. But
Yeah. So for a month, you have Palworld for a month.
yeah. But I'm really excited. I didn't realize it was gonna be multiplayer with up to like 32 people.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So that sounds fun as fuck.
Yeah.
Hopefully crossplay so that, I don't know if we really have too many friends that play on strictly console, but if so, maybe Mikey, if he wanted to play something like that.
Yeah.
I know he has a Steam Deck now, so I guess he could just do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, more than likely. That's what he would do.
But yeah, super, super stoked on this.
Yeah.
Might not be a day one buy. I definitely want to see some reviews first. Just to see if it's worth it. Because we haven't actually seen like in-depth gameplay. We've only seen like trailers.
I'll definitely have to see that price too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna be a $60 game. Hopefully not 70.
It would make sense for it to be a $60 game.
Yeah.
But I mean, if it was like $30, then I would probably just go ahead and buy it day one.
Oh yeah.
Like,
No, I
if
agree
it's
on that.
60, I'd probably be like, we'll see.
Yeah. Because you could put a few hours in it, refund it if you actually really want to. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we'll see. So yeah, that's Palworld, January 19th, 2024. It's 2024 now.
As of right now, the day that we are filming this, it comes out in 9 days. It's
Yeah.
the 10th. I don't know what day this will release, but yeah, literally.
15th, I believe.
Okay, so next week. So
Yeah.
this week, when you're listening to this, it'll be this
Exactly.
week.
Yeah. Get ready for it.
Yeah. That's sick.
Yeah. So, Stranger Things 5, Part 5, I guess, Season 5,
Oh, okay.
is finally in production.
It's in
It's
production.
been like almost 2 years since we
Okay.
got the last season.
It's been on hold because of
Something?
the whole
Yeah,
is
well, yeah, there was the writer strike and
writer strike.
all that
Yes.
shit, and that postponed it for fucking ever. It felt like. So I
Yeah,
guess
that was going on for a while.
yeah. So these kids definitely aged.
Yeah.
They're all full grown adults at this point. But yeah, I think this is the conclusion season. So we'll see.
The last one. Okay. I think I remember hearing that somewhere that this is going to be the last one.
Yeah. And you see like all these articles on the various actors and actresses saying like, yeah, I'm ready for it to be done so I can move on with my life.
Right.
Which makes sense. They've been
That's fair.
filming this shit forever.
I mean, I've loved every
since
season
they were children.
but I'm kind of ready for it to like come to a conclusion as well.
Well, I was under the impression that the last season was going to be the last one.
Yeah, I think I remember hearing that at the time as well.
Yeah.
But then you see the ending and you're like, okay, you can't.
No.
This isn't.
I guess you could if you wanted to, but it's just like, what the fuck else happens?
That would have been a really weird stopping
Oh,
point.
yeah. Oh, yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Well, that's how canceled TV shows do it.
Yeah.
They're like, here's this big ass open end.
Like, I feel like the whole show was like building up to this point.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, there it is. We're at that point. It's done.
Yeah. But I love Stranger Things, so definitely excited about that. Probably won't get that until either late 2025 or 2026 is what I'm assuming.
Yeah. No, I think that's a fair assumption.
Which sucks. But
yeah, my guess would be 2025 at some point.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. We'll definitely see. Maybe by the end of this year, we may see some type of like trailer or something, maybe.
Yeah, perhaps.
Something like a teaser snippet
Mm-hmm.
to some extent, and then probably a next year release, or at least a part of it next year.
Mm-hmm.
I can see them doing like the whole 2-part thing.
Damn, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I definitely would not doubt that.
Because they did that with season 4, right? Wasn't
Yeah,
that released?
I
in 2
think they
parts?
did.
I think it was.
And a lot of the episodes are like long as fuck.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah,
dude.
no, it was.
Gosh, now that I'm thinking about the show again, I'm like getting excited.
Mm-hmm.
Because yeah, season 3 was really when I was like, oh, I'm here. And then season 4 blew me away. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm ready for this. But at the same time, like, let's end on a good note. Let's move on.
I know. We don't
Yeah.
want to like a Game of Thrones rushed ending and
Yeah,
all
I don't need 8 seasons, you know. But like 5 seasons, ended on a good note. Like, yeah, let's move on.
Yes, sir. Hogwarts Legacy. You heard of this game?
Almost coming up on a year next month, I believe. I think it released in February.
Yeah, February
year.
10th of last year.
Yeah, we played the dog shit out of that game.
Oh yeah. I think I got the platinum trophy on it. No.
Did
No,
you?
I didn't. No, I
You
didn't.
did all the Merlin trials?
No, I didn't. I did the 100% completion on the actual.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was. I think
but
that
yeah,
was like the
I did
one
do all
thing.
the Merlin trials.
Yeah, I didn't do those. A lot of them were like the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just wasn't like everything else was fun to do, but the Merlin trials were like, I could pass on that.
Yeah, I think Ashley did 100% it too. But in order to platinum it, you have to go through like every house and like beat the game. So that's like way too much.
Well, I did get all the items. I don't know if like the Merlin trials give you an item, but all the items you can find, I did get all those
Yeah.
for like the room of requirement. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was fun. I put a lot of hours into the room of requirement alone.
Oh, that was like the best part of the game.
Yeah, and
love
like
that.
hunting the shinies, the albino like creatures, beasts. That
Yeah,
was
it's a
lot of
shame
fun.
they didn't have like more of a use, but it was still fun.
Yeah. So, what about Hogwarts Legacy?
So the I guess lead developer or something for Warner Bros, the company behind Hogwarts Legacy, spoke to Variety and said that they had sold 22 million copies in 2023. And I believe 2 million of that was on the in November.
For the Switch.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Are those big numbers? Like I don't keep
22
up with,
million? Hell yeah.
I mean, just for a game. Like that
I
sounds
think
like
so.
a lot.
I think
but
that's
I don't know what the average is.
I believe that's like top echelon for like video game sales.
They still didn't get a spot.
No. Great game.
Wasn't
but-
good enough. They didn't sell enough.
Yeah. But
what did Alan Wake 2 sell? I
Yeah,
want
yeah,
to
yeah.
know.
Let's see those
What
numbers.
did Resident Evil 4 remake sell? I want to know.
Damn, I wish I had the statistics for like Scarlet Violet, because I want to say it might have been close to 22 million. Maybe. I could be completely off.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, Warner Bros. Teases at more Harry Potter games to come
Okay.
since this was so successful.
Yeah.
Now,
No
does
one's
that-
surprised.
does that mean sequel? I would hope so.
Yeah, there's still such a big gap there. There's so much story to tell.
Yeah,
You
because
know?
I feel like you've already got the IP for Hogwarts Legacy. So obviously, the legacy of Hogwarts.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they could do a different school in the Wizarding world.
Yeah, there's a bunch.
Yeah, like there's cool ones.
Again, you could pretty much. There's an infinite amount of stories to tell in this universe.
But yeah, whether they go forward in time, back in time at Hogwarts, they could still do it, or they could just do a completely different
Yeah, seriously.
school.
Like, flesh out some characters. Like, give us more information on like the Riddle family.
Yeah. Follow
like
all
the Dumbledore family.
the founding fathers of the Hogwarts.
All the founding fathers and mothers
Yeah.
of Hogwarts. Yeah.
Is one of them female?
Helga Hufflepuff.
Oh yeah, duh.
And gosh, shame on me.
Is it the
But
Ravenclaw?
Ravenclaw is also female.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Oh gosh.
Wow, dude.
Blast.
And you have literally Harry
All right,
Potter
so
tattoos.
we have Godric, Gryffindor,
Salazar, Slytherin.
Slytherin, Helga Hufflepuff,
Raquel Ravenclaw.
Raquel. No, I almost said Rowana. But
Rachel.
But it's something like that. Rowena. Raven. No, yeah. I don't know. Maybe it'll come to me before this episode ends. But yeah, I think she's a female as well.
The more you know.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Yeah, I'm definitely excited for a sequel in that. I'm sure they've definitely took into consideration a lot of the feedback they've gotten. Although the game was great, it didn't have a lot of replayability after you beat it. So some more post-game would be great.
What's crazy is I remember reading IGN's review of it. They gave it a 9 out of 10, which, you know, IGN, grain of salt. But they were saying there was too much to do.
What?
I want to say, I'll have to like look at it again, but I could have swore I remember them saying that it just felt like there was just too much to do.
No way.
Yeah, I thought it was like perfectly balanced. Again, I wasn't a big fan of the Merlin trials, but I thought there like wasn't enough. I
Yeah.
wanted more, obviously.
There could be more depth and not the same like 4 things you do for every trial.
Right.
But the variety of things you could do was pretty good. Just after you beat the game and after you're fucking OP as hell.
Yeah.
Because you get OP.
Yeah. You get easily,
You
get
could
OP.
literally not die at the end of the game.
And I mean, what they did with the combat is so like original too.
Yeah.
Like, it was so fun. More enemy variety would be sweet. Enemy
Absolutely.
diversity.
Yeah,
would
because
be
that
sick.
definitely felt stale.
It felt like there was like 4 types of
Yeah.
enemies that you've seen: spiders, trolls,
Goblins.
and then the witches and wizards.
Yeah.
I forgot what they were called, but you know, like the evil witches and wizards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is true.
Oh, and the goblins. Like that was it.
Yeah.
Really.
They gotta definitely step that up. There's obviously a plethora of villains and shit they could have. Fucking
Yeah, and
And-
just other type of beasts.
yeah, exactly. So definitely excited for more Harry Potter video games.
Rowena? Why does that come to me? Rowena, Ravenclaw? It's something like that.
I
It's
believe you.
something like that. Someone will fucking light us up in the comments. Let us know.
Yellow.
Something like that.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
All right. So moving on. Do you know Jon Favreau?
Oh gosh. All right. This is I know that name. Does he didn't he have something to do with like The Mandalorian or like Avatar or something like that?
Not
Both.
I don't know.
I mean, the last
Avatar.
Airbender.
Oh, maybe. I have no idea.
I don't
But
know why I'm
yes.
thinking that, but I'm thinking he definitely has a hand in Star Wars.
Yes, he
right?
does.
Okay.
Yeah, so Star Wars, Marvel. He did, I
Oh,
believe,
okay.
Iron Man 1
Okay.
and 2.
I don't know why I'm thinking the last Airbender.
He's what the, oh fuck, I'm forgetting his name.
Oh, Happy. Is that him?
He's Happy.
Oh, he's Happy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
Like everything he touches is like gold, right?
Pretty
like he's
much.
like really fucking
Yeah,
good at his craft.
so he's the director in, Iron Man 1, 2, a fuck ton of movies, as well as The Mandalorian and Star Wars, and I believe a couple other maybe Star Wars series.
Probably.
But he is to direct the new Star Wars movie titled The Mandalorian and Grogu.
Oh, it's gonna be a movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
that's
gonna be
cool.
a movie on it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
That's
and
cool.
production starts later this year.
Nice.
Although it does state that the title is The Mandalorian and Grogu. That is the shittiest title I've ever heard.
That is a pretty bad
Star Wars, The Mandalorian and Grogu.
Grogu. Yeah.
You could definitely.
You could do better. Like I don't have any examples of something better, but I'm sure I could easily come up with something.
Yeah. The Bounty Hunter's Child. I mean, even that's
Or
better.
let's see.
And that's shitty.
The Mando and Grogu. I feel like that's better. Mando and Grogu.
I mean, that's better, but it's
I mean,
still
it's the
kind
same.
of
It's
shit.
the same thing, but I feel like even that, just me like
Yeah.
having 5 seconds to come up with something.
I mean, shit. Even if you just made it Grogu, Star Wars Grogu, it gets the point across.
Man grew. No, I'm just kidding.
Growlorian.
Growlorian.
Oh fuck yeah. I'm excited about that. Although I have not
Mhm.
seen the latest season of The Mandalorian. I have heard it's not the best season.
Hunter and the Child.
Yeah, I mean, that's much better.
Maybe that sounds a little too predator.
The Hunted Child.
Predatory territory there.
Yeah,
Hunting children.
the child
That's
and the
what-
hunter.
Yeah.
Maybe that's better.
Yeah.
Flip it a little
yeah,
bit.
Yeah. There you go. There you go.
Yeah. So hopefully they change the title for that. But it did state in what I read that is the title,
Okay.
which is fucking horrible.
I could definitely change though.
Yeah.
That ain't no big deal.
Yeah, I mean, titles change all the time, so not a big deal there. But that is exciting. They could put a lot of money towards that, so it probably will be cool as fuck. And definitely one of those niche pieces of Star Wars that blew up. And I mean, I'm glad it did because it's pretty much a masterpiece in the Star Wars universe.
I don't even think I finished all of it, if I'm being honest. But like I was watching it when it first came out. Like,
Mhm.
you know, it felt like everyone was watching it.
Oh yeah.
Like it was amazing. But I will say I am like really far behind on just everything Star Wars. Like as far as like all the shows,
Oh, yeah.
animated shows on Disney Plus. Like there's so much.
Yeah, I've
There's
got
so
a couple
much.
episodes of Ahsoka to watch. I believe that's in production too right now.
But I know like
Ahsoka
the whole
too.
Clone Wars, that's a big thing. Rebels, that's a big thing.
Yeah.
I think I don't know if Acolyte's out, but I know that's like I think that's a big deal too. Ahsoka.
What was the one?
There were so many. there's so many I'm behind on.
What was the one with the
The
Rogue
Night
One dude?
Crew. I think that's another one. Yeah, I heard really good things about that one.
Yeah,
I
I
really
started
wanna watch
that. I
one.
think I watched 1 or 2 episodes, and then I haven't watched it again. So
Yeah, I forgot what that one's even called. But again, I'm
it's
just
the
just
dude's
so-
name, but I can't remember it.
So far behind.
But yeah.
But admittedly,
Andor?
I'm like
Endor.
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 Well, that's
yeah.
the name of the planet. I
No.
believe. It's I think it's Endor.
Is it?
I think so.
Oh, I thought it was that one dude's name. I can't remember.
Yeah,
Yeah, you might
I
be
think
right.
it's Endor.
But yeah. I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan, but I definitely love aspects of Star Wars
Yes,
because I'm not like huge into sci-fi, as I'd said.
I'm like casual, but like on the borderline of like past casual fan of Star
Yeah,
Wars. But
yeah.
again, there's aspects of it that I love.
Yeah,
Like some
Like,
things are just so awesome about Star
like the
Wars.
prequels, fucking phenomenal. I love the prequels.
Mm-hmm.
But that's because I guess the action is like what I'm really into. The lightsabers, like that's a cool ass concept to me. The Force.
The Force, yeah, in
Um,
general.
you know,
Like the
the
dark
Sith
side, the
are
Sith.
really fucking cool.
Yeah.
Like
the
they
lore
take
of
no
it,
shit. Yeah.
how they get their power and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Like that's really
The
cool.
Old Republic, that shit's all really cool.
Yeah. But like when you go into like the deep lore and the stories of these characters, I haven't really got into all that, but I'm
Yeah.
sure it's awesome.
Exactly.
But it's different when you like read about these characters and things like who Obi-Wan and Darth Vader are as characters, like OP, they're gods.
Right.
And then it's just different when you see them on screen. It's somewhat of a letdown, although the prequels are good. But like the Obi-Wan show, well, Kenobi, for example, I really liked it. And again, this is coming from a casual fan, but like when you watch these videos or read up on Kenobi, not that I have, but I've seen like some, we've been into some like Star Wars character loophole videos where you're reading up on like or watching a video on like Mace Windu or Kenobi. Again, they're like gods, but then when you watch Kenobi, you're like, you're not shit.
Yeah.
And I know it's, to be fair, like it's been so long that he's been kind of away from the Force and from like the lightsaber. But like I was just expecting a little more. It's just different when you see.
He's a Jedi master, so
that's what I'm saying.
You feel like
he's
he would
master. And again, that last episode, like he redeemed himself.
That's true.
Like,
that is true.
Last episode is incredible. And the show is pretty good as a whole, but I guess I was just expecting a little more. And again, coming from a casual fan.
No, I feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want them to get away from the relatable shit. Like, follow this, like, normal guy, like Han Solo, for instance. Like, Han Solo is cool, but he's just a normal dude that drives a ship and shoots a blaster. I don't give a fuck about that guy. That guy's in every fucking action movie.
Well, I like when they get into the, like, with more relatable characters like that, I like when they get into the stories of them.
Yeah.
Versus, like, Han Solo is not really going to be, like, all this action. Although I did really like the Solo movie.
Right.
Because that was, like, the story of Solo, and there was a lot of story there.
Mm-hmm. And I do, obviously they made Han Solo and Kylo Ren, which are, that lineage is very important to the Star Wars universe now that all that's canon. But Han Solo is not a character to, like, focus on. We have fucking insane characters in the Star Wars universe that we have not had any media on.
Yeah.
Like theatrics on.
Well, I think a lot of like Han Solo and like Luke, that's like they're there for like that generation.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I mean, there's definitely money in there.
Yeah.
And I get that.
Yeah.
Whereas like all the people that watch like they grew up on the 70s Star Wars, they're not going to give a fuck about the High Republic or the Old Republic and shit like that.
Yeah, I'm sure they're more like borderline like purists.
Yeah.
It's like, we want Luke, we want Han Solo.
Yeah. I want to see a
that back.
lightsaber go this speed and then hit a robe. Oh, God. Obi-Wan's death.
Mm-hmm.
Spoiler alert.
No. I didn't know.
But yeah. That's my one gripe with Star Wars. We just need the cool shit.
Give us more cool shit.
So, moving on.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the company NVIDIA?
I do. I support them. I've supported them a few times.
Support back to green.
Green.
Go green. So they happen to make graphics cards for PCs.
Nice.
Still waiting on PC2, by the way.
I didn't know they were in that market. But
Yeah.
Nice.
Surprisingly.
We'll get PC2 when we get Minecraft too.
Oh, God. I wonder if that's ever been talked about.
I seriously thought I heard about it like years ago.
Really?
I thought there was going to be a Minecraft too.
I feel like that's just one of those games that can literally just be endlessly updated. But
yeah, well, I think
at some point everybody owns the game. How do you make money off of it? Right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't
I guess
see them
more
doing
generations
a
just keep
Minecraft
purchasing.
too. Just like there's not going to be like a Fortnite too.
Yeah. I mean, fuck, Overwatch did it.
Yeah, well, that's like more concentrated. Like that's like one thing.
That's true, I guess. Yeah. There's not like hefty updates on it.
Isn't Minecraft kind of borderline like a platform as well? Like, can't you do a bunch of just different games and shit in Minecraft?
I mean, you
like
can
with Fortnite.
technically, yeah. I guess that is true.
Yeah.
Kind of
I mean,
like
not to
Gary's
the
mod
extent
almost.
of like Fortnite and like Gary's mod especially.
Yeah.
But it's in that same vein.
Yeah.
Whereas like Overwatch is just Overwatch. It's just that shooter. What type of game is that?
It's like a shooter, FPS.
FPS, but what is it?
It's like a
I
combat,
thought there was some
like a
type of
5v5
like term for it.
type.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
the exact
it's like strictly
term.
that.
but
Yeah.
yeah. Shit, I was gonna say something. What was it? Oh, I'm sure. Like, I'm surprised that more video games haven't like adopted that like Fortnite system. It's like making this game, but just building it to.
Yeah. I mean, I would definitely say like Gmod's probably like the pioneer to it,
Oh, for sure, for sure.
but like Fortnite just made it much more mainstream. Like they were the first like big entity to do it.
Yeah.
So it's very like original to them. You know, it's kind of like what's that one game? The Player Unknown Battleground.
Oh, PUBG.
PUBG. Like that was like the first one to kind of do the battle royale
Mm-hmm.
thing, right? And now it's like there's so many battle
Yeah, I
royale
believe they
games.
tried to sue Fortnite over
Oh,
that.
really?
I think so. Or they tried to sue somebody over it. It may have been
Yeah.
Fortnite, maybe another game.
But I mean, I could see in the future like a lot more
But it's just a game. You can't fucking sue somebody over that.
people
that's
are greedy,
insane.
man. People are greedy. But yeah, no, I can see in the future more games kind of probably thinking ahead, seeing how they can branch out to become like a
Mhm.
platform like Fortnite. And I gotta say, dude, what Fortnite did was absolutely genius.
Yeah.
Absolutely genius. But again, we'll get into that here shortly. Do you have any more news?
I have the NVIDIA news if you'd like
Oh,
to.
sorry. Yes, you were. Fucking tangents, dude. This is
All
the
right,
Tangent
so-
Podcast.
If you follow PC specs and shit like that, you obviously know the RTX cards. So the 4080 and I believe the 4090, 4070, all that came out like last year, the year before. I think last year, right?
I want to say definitely last year.
Well, they just launched the super editions of these cards. So, the RTX 4080 Super is launching at $999. That's a
think that's-
fucking good price.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think that's pretty average for a card like that for like
Yeah.
the starting super price.
That's like the flagship 4K card now.
Yeah, because when I got the 2080 Super, I think maybe the 3000 series had already dropped.
I don't think so. I think you had
Or
got
it
it
was like
before
on the
that.
verge.
Yeah.
So maybe there was at least like we knew it was coming out.
Yeah.
So that's why I was probably able to get it a little cheaper. But I think I got it for like $600 to $700. So
Yeah.
it was still up there. But again, that was with the price drop.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. So
So
not a bad price. Not a
what's
bad price.
surprising about this is the RTX 4080 Super is launching at $999.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a step above the 4080, making about $200 cheaper than the $1,200 RTX 4080. So the Super is going to be $200 less than the actual 4080.
Really?
Yeah.
And they're not dropping the price?
I imagine they may drop the price on the 4080, but I think this will come out in a couple 2 or 3 weeks. The 4080, because I think they launch like 70 or the 60, the 70, and the 80 in like following weeks.
Mm-hmm. So
Like-
there's going to be a 60 Super?
Oh no, sorry, it's a 70 Ti and a 70 Super coming out.
Okay. I was going to say, I don't know if they've ever done like a 60.
Yeah.
I feel
So
like
yeah,
I've seen a 60 Ti, but not a Super.
maybe. Actually, yeah, I think you're right. But yeah, $200 cheaper. That's fucking pretty good.
Do we have any
And I believe Ken got a 4080 in his PC that
He
he
got a
just got.
4080.
So
yes.
if he had waited like another month, he might have been able to get a couple $100 off.
Yeah.
But at that
Either
point,
way, he's good.
he needed that. I'm glad he bought it when he did.
Yeah, he's not super picky where he's like, I need games that look the absolute best.
Nah.
I think he would
No,
rather
he's
it
been
just run well.
running the 1660 for years.
I know. I was going to say he got his money's worth there, but didn't y'all get that card for him?
Yeah, Alan and I went halfsies on it when his old one died, and he was a college kid, didn't have a job and shit.
And
So we were like, fuck it, we'll just get you one so we can keep gaming.
how long ago was that?
That was at least 3, maybe 4 years ago. At
Oh, yeah?
least.
Oh yeah.
Probably, actually, might have been longer than that
to
because
get
I was
it-
in the house here 3 years ago.
To get a card like that to last you that long when you strictly pretty much play PC
Yeah.
games in the modern day where games are just super demanding, like that's really good to make it last that long. So this 4080 is going to last him 10 years.
Literally, because he was playing the new
He's
COD
good.
on that bitch,
Yeah.
which is nuts.
Again, he will put that bitch in potato mode as long as he gets his 60. I think he's good.
Yeah, pretty
Same with
much.
Colton. He was running that 1080 for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
A long time.
Wasn't that your 1080?
No.
Oh, it wasn't.
No, that was Jeff. Jeff had bought my old PC and that had the 1080. I
Oh,
think he
right.
still has that. Yeah.
Gotcha.
That was when cards were GTX still.
Mm-hmm.
Ray tracing wasn't a thing.
Yeah. So yeah, the 4080 Super is $999,
Mm-hmm.
whereas the 4070 Ti will be $799, and the 4070 Super $599.
Oh, okay. So, like, I always pictured, when cards are released, there's so many different versions of them.
Yeah.
You got 2 fans, you got 3 fans. Each company has their own version. Some are better for overclocking.
Mm-hmm.
I just imagine the Super being the best version of the card overclocked, but then them just calling that the Super, and it just like it running as if it's the best version overclocked.
Right.
Like it hits those, like, I don't know the terminology, but like speeds. It has that amount of power.
Right. Yeah, I don't get into all the overclocking bullshit. I would rather have the full life of my
Longevity.
components.
Yeah.
That way I
sure.
don't have to worry about it fucking shit in the bed randomly.
Well, when people get into that, they usually have a dedicated PC
Oh, yeah.
with like a really good like water cooled system.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm hoping they have that.
Yeah.
Hopefully you have that when you get into that world of like
Mm-hmm.
overclocking, because it is pretty dangerous when it comes to like the longevity and
Yeah.
just the money you put in.
But like, I don't know how people. It's like I have a 3080 in my PC, and I run pretty much every game at max settings with pretty good frame rate. What else do you need with the fucking 4090 Ti and
I don't know. I guess
all this
people who
bullshit?
are doing like dedicated 2 monitors at all times for games.
I mean,
Not-
true.
Not just this one being for like Discord, for example,
Yeah.
but like running the game on both. At
to
all
be
times.
fair, I play in 2K, not 4K.
And it probably is for
So.
4K. Yeah.
But I mean, shit. We're about to hit fucking 20K, bro.
I mean, yeah, but
With
when
these fucking new cards coming out.
yeah.
But it is kind of crazy how expensive these cards have gotten, and we've kind of hit a wall almost, and like
I personally think so. Yeah.
the graphic fidelity. I feel like, because the graphics have been the same around the last couple years.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, look at God of War, for instance. Like, you haven't seen many games that look better than that.
Yeah, I think we got a lot of cool stuff. Like we've seen a lot of cool stuff with like better graphics. We just
Mhm.
haven't got it yet. Like the
Yeah.
stuff just hasn't come out yet. But,
And
like,
to be
we've
fair,
seen it.
it's a lot of the developers. What's the word I'm trying to say? They're not. I don't know. I'm
They're
completely blanking
not
right here.
Optimizing.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
They're not optimizing the games like they should be.
Yeah.
So although the game might look nice, even if you have like a 4090,
Right.
the optimization's not there, so it's gonna run
Yeah.
like absolute dog shit.
Well, that's the thing. Like,
Like you could probably have a 4090 run Arkham City, and it would run like dog shit on PC.
Arkham Knight.
Is it
that
Arkham
the
Knight,
one?
the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
latest one?
Well, yeah. That was the one that
The
was
really
like so
shitty PC
terribly
port.
optimized.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, you have to buy these really expensive cards for your 4090 to make the game look like what your 3080 should have it play as.
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah. And I guess that's how they get you.
But that's what they need to like kind of focus more on.
Yeah.
Like, hey, let's not focus on like these cards and pushing out, which again, I guess you can argue greed there, but let's just focus on the optimization.
Yeah.
You know, let's like get rid of this stigma, this PC gaming stigma. You know.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all I got for that section.
Yeah, I haven't upgraded in a while, and I just personally don't think I need to. But I still like looking into it. Like I remember when.
No, it is fun.
This is just how I am with anything. But like when I know I'm gonna make a big purchase, I'm like looking into it and doing a lot of research. Like it's fun to see like, shoot, what were they called? Oh, like a RTX 3080 this video game benchmark.
Oh,
I
do that all the time.
Like how like smooth it runs versus these cards. It's just really interesting to read up on. So that is exciting.
Yeah. No, I agree. It is kind of addicting. You'll spend hours doing that shit.
I know, and then you're like, all right, I need to just fucking buy a card now.
Yeah. Weeks will pass.
I want to research more. I want to be sure.
And then you'll hear an inkling about a new card coming out, and you're like, well, I guess I'll wait and see the benchmarks for this.
I'll wait. Was that the last bit of news?
Yeah, now we can get into some fun stuff.
All right, so let's, by fun stuff, do you mean Lego Fortnite?
Lego Fortnite. We like Fortnite. We like Fortnite.
Fortnite. But yeah, no, I never would have thought I'd be the one. And it's not like I'm playing Battle Royale. I just don't think that's for me, but I didn't think that this would be that much fun. And we had seen gameplay, and I'm like, oh, that looks pretty cool. Like, let's try it. But I did not expect to get so, like, engrossed in it.
No, it's definitely taken us by the balls.
So I was thinking about this earlier. You know, you're pretty big into these, like, survival type of games.
Yeah.
Like, you've played a lot more. You and Ken, Alan, y'all have played a lot more than I have. And I've played some with y'all. And they're fun, but I haven't really quite gotten into them. So do you think this is, for me, like just the right game at the right time? Or is there's something different about this? This game is just that good.
I want to say it's like very aesthetically pleasing. Like the game is absolutely beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Not
for
only
a Lego
that,
game. Like it does just look crazy good because it's Lego, but not everything is Lego.
Yeah.
Like the environments and stuff, it's still like somewhat stylized, more realistic, just in comparison to Lego.
Right.
But it's beautiful.
No,
it really is
insane. But coupled with like just the aesthetic, you started with us day one.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big deal
for me, at least.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like this game, unlike the other ones, I feel like I could come in a month later and just be okay.
Probably.
You know,
it is
it'll
very
be a lot to take in, but I feel like it's not super overwhelming. Like the way they did this game, it's like you want to learn. You want to. I mean, I guess you just want to learn. Like it's fun.
Yeah, I feel like the learning curve is definitely lower tier than like Ark Survival because there's gonna be like a bunch of shit that just has a word on it and you don't know what that is. You know.
Yeah.
Related to some dinosaur bone or whatever the fuck it may be.
Mm-hmm.
But between that, the progression is really smooth.
Yeah, I was gonna say the pacing is so good.
The higher tier you get, the longer it kind of takes to upgrade. Obviously,
we're starting to get into that a little bit.
Yeah,
which is fun.
But that's when you just start farming and you kind of get into that actual survival aspect.
Mm-hmm.
So at first, you're trying to build your base. And then, go slay some monsters, go just explore. And then you have to actually start working.
Yeah. So, like, it's not like, all right, we did a run, come back, let's go back out.
Yeah.
No, you've got to.
You're spending 2 hours to prep before you go back out.
You got to prep. You've got to have, like, all right, you got pickaxes? All right, I'm making pickaxes. Can you make me a shield?
Yeah.
You want to have, like, 2 axes. 2 of the, the better axes, the best axe that you've like recently unlocked, 2 pickaxes, a shield, your weapons, you have to prepare.
Yeah, you have to be like, smart about your resources.
Like which biome are we going in? What kind of food do we need? What buffs do we need? And again, like you said, the progression is just so good. I would say for the first like 20 to 30 hours, you're just getting into the first 2 biomes.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like, isn't there 4 or is there 3?
I want to say there's 4.
There's 4. So there's normal one, obviously like the desert, the frozen one. What's that fourth one? Do we know?
I don't.
Because I'm just thinking, I don't know if I'm just kind of trapped in this box of temperature.
You might be right. It could just be
Maybe
3.
it's just the 3. Okay. But either way, like just the first 2, if you are, I would say like most people are probably within the first 2.
Yeah.
In, the first like 20 to 30 hours.
Unless it's like some kind of islands or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe like a swampy area. I'm not sure. I just haven't seen it yet.
Like even where we're at, I don't know hour-wise what we're looking at, because it's going to be different for me and like y'all, just because I put a lot of hours in just building.
Yeah, and I don't think
you can spend hundreds of hours just building alone.
I don't think Epic tracks that either. So.
Okay. But I mean, what I'm getting at is like, we're not even close to wanting to go to the next biome.
Yeah, no.
Like we are still.
We
like,
just got to the
shit.
actual first biome outside of our starting one. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely some shit to do.
But yeah, I think the culmination of everything we just kind of described, I feel like there's something else I just can't put my finger on, but there's just something so good about it. And it's free. I will say.
Dude, yeah. And it's free.
It's free.
I literally haven't spent a penny on it.
Yeah, where they get you, it's just skins. Where if you're going to get me anywhere, that's the way to do it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, people can't be mad at that.
Yeah.
You know?
If I'm paying to just be pleased visually, then that's fucking amazing.
Yeah. If it's like,
because the game's already insanely good.
You want to go into the desert, you're going to have to pay. Here's a paywall. Then I can get a little upset. But and you're giving all this to me.
Yeah, you might be listening to this and being like, holy fuck, Fortnite is so cringe. Listen, we agree. But this game is so fun.
That's why we prefaced.
Yeah.
It's like, we didn't think we'd be saying this, but it's fun as fuck.
Yeah, because we just had an urge to be like, all right, let's try this. We like survival games. It looks fun. It looks cute. Let's dive in.
I mean, other than like this being a part of the platform, other than that and just like the references, like it is almost like its own entity.
Oh, absolutely.
Like there's nothing really Fortnite-like about it.
Yeah.
Which, funny enough,
sounds.
Funny enough, I was thinking the other day, because we were in the desert biome, and we're getting to a point where if you want to like mine for certain things, you do have to build.
Mm-hmm.
And I seen the fucking like stairs, and I was thinking like, oh wow, this is kind of like Fortnite. It's just we're fucking building to get to these areas.
That is true.
So that aspect is there. And again, there's references, but it kind of is its own entity. So if you are thinking like, I don't want people to see that I'm playing Fortnite. Like, it's fun. Please, like, try it out. It is free. You literally have nothing to lose.
Yeah, like my girlfriend, she asked me what I'd been playing. And I was like, oh, I've been playing Fortnite. And she was like, I just got the ick. And I was like, listen, it's not what you think.
Yeah, seriously. Hey, the kids are on to something.
Yeah. It's true. We like Fortnite. We like Fortnite.
We like Fortnite. No, it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun.
No, I'm stoked to play more. I'm fucking fiending for it.
Yeah, we're about to wrap up here shortly. He's gonna go home, and then we're hopping straight on.
Yeah. Seriously.
I mean, for real. Can we end this shit? Are we done?
We are actually done.
Oh
yes.
Yeah, we're pretty much done. Quick
closing thoughts.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there anything else? We'll see you next week.
Episode 65.
65.
We're 5 away from the elusive 69.
We'll have to think of something special for y'all.
Maybe we'll do we'll start an OnlyFans, and then we'll do a nude live podcast. That would be cool.
Oh, but we need to teach them something so we can still be on YouTube.
Oh, true. Okay, then we could do it on YouTube. Yeah. Okay, you're going to... we'll think on it.
Maybe an ass shaving tutorial with Nair.
Nah, that's already been done.
It's been done.
Kevin has that covered.
It's been done. Damn, yeah.
Kevin covered that.
We'll figure out something.
Yeah.
But until then, we'll see you next week.
Peace. Did you want to maybe try something first before we do the live? That way we're kind of experienced.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, all the good podcasts and shows, that's what they do. They rehearse.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, if we want to make it big, we need to, jump on that train.